You rocking with Hood Films. Yes, this is my brand. This is what I be doing now all the time. Sitting in the office, making movies, making shit happen, making music too. Under Yusef 2 times. Welcome back to the channel. Like and subscribe. Yo, I want to talk about these young dudes that I've been hearing about recently called Cenat and Adin Ross. And they like some people that's doing the thing called streaming. And you heard of streaming. You know, this is what I'm doing right now. We basically just cut on the YouTube channel, and I think they use other stuff, other platforms, and then you just basically talk to the people. But with this being a cell phone, I could just talk directly to you guys. I don't have to actually use another streaming platform, but there's plenty of them out there. So these guys are pretty good. I think the platform they use is called Twitch, and there's other ones out there too. And I mean, it's good for them, you know what I'm saying? But and everything that men do is competition. It's just how it is, even though sometimes it's good competition, sometimes it's bad competition, but it's competition. Oh, what's up, Harrison? Yo, and so the question about it is, who is these dudes? Like, because I grew up in a time frame where, you know, it was no streaming, it was no YouTube or internet. So people had to become famous by being on TV or the news. So it died, and it ain't like that no more. So then a lot of times, obviously, the next thing is word of mouth. If a person tell you about somebody, then that's how you find out who they are. What's up, Bryson OD? So I remember when I was finding out about Bone Thugs and Harmony. I probably was about 19, 20 years old. I had never heard their music. I didn't even know they existed. And I went to go visit my cousin, and his homies and him was outside, like standing around by the cars, and they was like, "Yo, you should hear this group. They sing and rapping." Now that wasn't something that existed at that time, so they was like, "Yo, sing and rapping. You gotta hear this." And I'm thinking like, "What the singing and rapping?" And so Twister, like Twister, they was like, "Nah, it's better than that. It's different." So when I heard it, I was like, "Y'all ain't explaining this correct. That's not really singing rap. These niggas sound like an orchestra or some shit. They sound like opera. Like this more like opera rap to me." So it was just the description didn't really explain it to me. But then when I heard it, I knew what it was. I loved it. I told everybody about it. So that's the thing about streaming, and that's the thing about Kais and these young dudes. Like, who are they? I'm trying to learn about them. I see them online, and I see that they exist, and I see what it is they're doing. But I thought that streaming, you know, because I don't really know. I thought streaming in their era was more like playing video games. I thought they was on there like playing video games, like going against each other. I thought they was like playing like Call of Duty and, you know, football games, basketball games on video games. That's what I thought that they were doing on streaming. But it looked like they do more than that. They like talk to people. They like have interviews. They do gambling shows. They do stuff like that. But I just didn't know if they had like another thing. Like when I was coming up, if a person was famous, it's because they was famous already when we was young. So when they were young. So that means they probably was famous like a kid actor or something like that. And then they pop back out and they still got the fame as they become older people and shit like that. For instance, that dude Home Alone, I think he was a kid that was in TV when we were shorties. Now he grown. So people that might still be fans of his, they might still watch him. Or even that girl, what was her name growing up? Raven Simone. Like she might still have fan base and shit like that because people knew her when she was young. So when you talk about Joe Budden, that's exactly how I know Joe Budden. You know, I know he's big time in podcast land. I get that. He's famous, he's rich, he's somebody. I understand. But my point about it is that the reason why I'm a fan of his is because I already knew who he was. Like I was a fan of his at that time. He made his one hit wonder song, if that's what you want to call him. And that song was good enough for me to know who he was. I didn't really have to go through word of mouth. I heard him on the radio, and it's like, okay, cool. I know how Joe Budden sound. I could be a fan of Joe Budden. I like his music. Now, people call people word of one hit wonders, but really, it's not necessarily one hit wonder. You're not checking for them no more because so much more music and so many more people come out. You might become a fan of somebody new and different 3 months, 2 months down the line. So you might move on from that artist. So, but when the internet came around, he became a big time guy in the podcast space. There was a guy out before him named Tax Stone. He was big in the hip hop podcast space, but he got into a beef with another rapper named Troy Ave, and then a situation happened where he ended up going to jail. So he's locked up right now, and he's not able to continue. So everybody was looking for another podcaster, and here comes Joe Budden. He jumped in the game, and he's never left this thing. So you can kind of say, I knew the history of Joe Budden becoming a podcaster. Like, oh, okay, that's Joe Budden. I seen him walk through the little process. I saw Tax Stone going down. I saw the hip hop industry embracing podcasting. You know, like, okay, fuck it. That's not what we do. We listen to music. We sit down, we listen to musicians. We don't literally sit down and listen to people talk. That was more like some TV shit, Oprah Winfrey shit. Most people don't do that. That was in the hip hop space, but it's become a thing now. It's a thing. It is a literal thing. People watch podcasts. You watch your minds right now. We're streaming together, watching this podcast, and I'm the person that's talking to you. And so you got the Adin Ross and Kai Cenat young guys. I'm not familiar with their past. Like, so they was not rappers, and they was not like street dudes. They wasn't like dudes that was on TV. They don't do sports. They not like obviously they're not my era. They younger than me, so it's not like I knew who them in my youth. So how would I become a fan of them? It's because I'm watching them and I get to learn about their personality. Maybe they got something in common about their neighborhoods or city I'm from. Maybe we the same culture. Maybe he just funny. Maybe it's a million reasons why you might kind of start fucking with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and start being a fan of theirs. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I've been trying to get to know these young dudes and shit like that to see who they are and what they're about because the internet is a young thing. I was on the internet when I was young. I was on 25 years old. I was on fucking line. I met my wife on the fucking internet in 1998 when I was 25 years old. So it's not like the internet just became a fucking thing. It just became a thing because the cell phones is around and you can get on the internet as fast. Back then you had to get on a little CD, put it in a computer, dial up. It was a process. It wasn't just get on the computer like it is now. So it didn't stick. You know, we moved on. Then eventually in the future the cell phones came and here we are talking to each other right now. But it's not like the internet just came around. So I see those guys and I see they successful and I see they doing their thing. But I saw him dissing, one of them dissing Joe Budden. And I want to get right to the video because I've been talking too long already. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and listen to the video. This old boy, Adin Ross dissing Joe Budden.
It was just some hating shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Other fellow black man that you podcast, there's a certain Adam, but you're asking as well. And not only before you ever do.
The one Joe Budden song, respectfully.
Listen to this.
I'm gonna just be the honest as shit, bro. Like, you're one of these old ass just hate. Why can't you be more like Rick Ross or Snoop Dogg? The OGs that are cool as fuck and just like respect and show flowers and appreciation towards all the young motherfuckers and shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You have no room to talk, no room to speak. You know what I'm saying? Lay your opinions about me and Kai to ourselves. Me and Kai are 10 times more richer than you and you will ever be. Old man. We're more humble than you and we're nicer than you. You're obviously a very salty old man. You have nothing going on for yourself. So you try to now hate on the young motherfuckers that are more successful than you. Listen, man, I know you're getting old and you gotta pay your bills and shit. Because Social Security's coming up and your check's probably not gonna be looking too good. So you gotta make some money now, talk about streamers and shit. But hey, bro, streamers are the new, you know, we're lit. We're pretty good. We're doing pretty good. So, how to cook your old ass. Enjoy retirement soon. I'm gonna just see what else you got to say. Yo, Joe Budden, let's have a race. Who hits $100 million first in our bank accounts? You want to do a side bet? We can. Let's lock money. Yo, Joe Budden, let me know if you want to do that, bro. Let me know if you want to do that, bro. I'm gonna be the first motherfucker that hits $100 million in my industry. Let's see where you're at, and we can release this shit to the public. I don't give a fuck. Let me know what you want to do, bro. Let me know what the fuck you're trying to do, Joe Budden. Let me know what you're trying to do. Because I know all you old heads just give a fuck about money and shit, right? So I'm gonna show you money, motherfucker. Real money. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that old head. Kai, Speed, that's why we're on top. Fuck what they're talking about. Fuck this old ass motherfucker. Respectfully, I'm gonna shit on you, bro. But chat, we still respect the OGs and respect the elders. But I'm not gonna let this broke, hating ass bitch talk shit about me and my brothers. Humble? You guys know me if you watch my daily videos. I am very humble. I don't ever flex or talk shit to motherfuckers unless they need to.
I agree with you, Tyler.
I work very hard to be where I'm at today.
Now, Adin, watch your mouth when you speak.
All right, so you heard the Adin Ross guy. Now, apparently he's supposed to be so much rich and so paid that, you know what I'm saying, he want to throw darts at Joe Budden. I ain't saying Joe Budden is like some perfect guy that don't believe he should need no darts thrown at him or he's like innocent in this particular situation. I'm just saying, who are these people? Because I never heard of these people. I know about Joe Budden, his past, who he is, and everybody's talking about the Kai and the, what's the other boy named Adin Ross. I'm not dissing them. I'm just, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? Are they important? Are they somebody I should be listening to or whatever? What's their interest? And then when you hear about them, they dissing this guy Joe. I mean, what I know Joe be talking shit. He got the podcast, but I never heard of these people. So that's why I'm like, who the fuck are these people? All right, so let me let y'all hear Kai Cenat. That's the other kid. This the black one, because that other boy is white. So you better watch this Bob doing Black History, talking all that greasy shit. But let's listen to this.
Everybody come.
like I told you guys, you gotta perform a little bit for your audience. That way they can stay. And that is to the streamation of being known.
Fuck about your numbers. Yeah, we don't care.
All right, this is why they mad at Joe Budden. Let's let you hear why they mad at Joe Budden.
Well, listen to this guy.
Calm the fuck down. Everybody calm the fuck down.
Listen to the young
I don't know
niggas.
who they are.
Shut your ass up, Noop. Nigga. Yo, y'all little screaming niggas don't always run shit.
See, Joe asking for it.
That's the Some people don't give a fuck about your numbers. Yeah, we don't care about none of that little streaming mosh pit, marked card, whatever you niggas is doing over there. And let's keep it a buck. Mark, you said it.
I see your comment too, Tyler.
Big, yo. Yeah. You didn't deserve
Tyler got a great point, man.
I'll say it. Fuck that. You fucking topia. That shit was nopia, nigga. That is crazy. That shit was
Damn, they completely reactionary.
The streaming that the little fuckity fucks finally have a look in the mirror moment and say, it's not about us. No, adults are out, nigga. Yeah. It's a good one. Niggas got pocket handkerchiefs in. Niggas got fly shit on. Musicians are out. Yeah, real execs. Business people, you little fuckity fucks.
So you see what the beef is all about. This guy Kai Cenat was mad that Killer Mike won. So that's what's happening.
These niggas know what the fuck we really think. He won and ain't sit down with a single streamer. Little motherfuckers. Word, that part. Not one of you niggas. Not one. Niggas like, who? Yeah, him. We knew who he was. Yeah,
so they tripping because this guy, Killer Mike, won the awards for best rapper, and the younger guys didn't know who he was.
We feel that, but niggas is getting dressed and bringing women out tonight.
So they saying it's a grown affair. It ain't for young motherfuckers.
All right, enough, y'all. Yeah, enough. Nah, they need enough.
Where he be with 2K. Where he be without 2K.
There are still grown people running the music business. Yeah. Y'all got the Viewers' Choice Awards and the Billboard Awards and shit. Y'all kill. Yeah, y'all got the fucking.
So this is basically from Joe Budden's perspective of this about music.
Come on, yeah, that belongs to them. I mean, y'all get that. We got the griot, nigga.
Now this is not the first time.
So that's the guy dissing him over music. So let's see if Kai Cenat, what Kai Cenat said. If y'all.
Respect to the old niggas. Fuck hating, but you always
fed up, and he decided to go off on Joe. Here's Kai's response back to Joe.
Check out Chick's move too.
Niggas, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Like we some little niggas, my nigga. I would buy you, my nigga. Do you understand that, bro?
They must be super rich, bro. All they talk about is buying motherfuckers.
You always bringing me up, bro. Relax, my nigga. Stop. It's okay. That's the thing, bro. Y'all don't ever like have respect to the old niggas for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Like respect to them for sure. The only thing I would say I was wrong at was like not.
They both say respect to the OGs, old guys.
Like that. But in the moment, if I want to voice my opinion, I'm gonna voice my opinion. 100%, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And that's some people's problem. Y'all don't ever let the young niggas flourish. The young niggas think Utopia is fire. Let the
man, ain't nobody trying to stop no young niggas, man. But we're trying to find out who y'all are. It's a big ass world out here.
Shit going so crazy right now, and y'all not being able to comprehend shit. It's because it's just simply a new wave of niggas, bro. It's just simply a new wave of niggas.
The funny thing, they be screaming, "Oh, you old." Yeah, you older somebody 15 and somebody 10 years old. Shit, everybody older somebody.
I think they should have won that. Okay, let it win. Nigga, I'm in my room just talking, bro. You feel me?
So they're emotional about Joe dissing him because the guy didn't know who Killer Mike was.
Come on, dude. Come on, brody. I could put up like 20 clips of you doubting every 2016 freshman, my nigga.
So Joe got a history of not supporting a little youth in the rap side of the game. It sounds like, in their opinion. So they tired of Joe basically.
It is what it is, bro. Y'all ain't never knew what streaming was. Y'all don't know what streaming was. Keep it like that. Y'all don't know, okay? Y'all shit on streaming, but because y'all don't understand.
What is streaming? You can tell me in the comment section. Is this streaming what I'm doing right now? It took Niles how long to win a Grammy? Drake can't wait. His album wasn't that good. I agree.
Oh my God! I swear to God, bro. Chat, I be minding my fucking business, dude. And you talk about other niggas' careers, bro. Joe, you got one hit, Joe.
Damn.
Pump it up. Like you got one hit, though. You feel me? No offense to your career and shit like that.
So they driving
Come
reckless at
on,
Joe.
bro.
You see what's
Be
going on.
real, bro.
They was mad at Joe
Wow,
Budden
you
for talking
goddamn
shit to
Kai, that
them.
was disrespectful.
You know, the streamers is like a new world, and that's pretty much what it is. I'm not familiar with the younger people that's so big at it, and that's really what they tripping about. They saying, hey, I'm super big at something. I made it. In my career, I actually made it, and I'm a successful artist. I don't make music. I don't fucking sing. I don't dance. I just talk to the people. I sit right here on my computer in my room, and I talk to the people, and they laugh with me. And I know that Cenat one, which is the little black kid, he had Nicki Minaj on his streaming recently. So they have a little power in the music industry or a little connections where people like to fuck with them and, connect with them and shit like that. They've been building up their brands and building up their careers. Oh, you know what? Y'all gotta walk with me. I gotta go make a coffee. I'm starting to get a coffee headache, so I thought I did it already, but I didn't. So y'all gotta walk with me over here. So anyway, yeah. So I think that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? And especially with it being like the internet times. I mean the video game time. Because if you're not a video game player, you wouldn't even know who the fuck these people are. Like that don't mean they not famous or that don't mean they ain't nobody. It's just that if I don't play video games, why would I really know you? Like I'm not a video game player. All that shit come out, I see it, but it ain't nothing that I'm like chasing down. You know what I mean? And so if you made your bones or your streaming off of, like making video games, then playing video games, then you're gonna have a certain level of success, and a lot of people gonna know who the hell you are, because the video games is big. That's the shit. It's the way the world is today. It's a video game time. I had to grab my little coffee from up here. I thought I had already had one of these joints already. So yeah, so that's why I was like tripping about that. But I don't think that I ain't dissing Lil Kai Cenat or Adin Ross. You know what I'm saying? I just thought they was kind of reckless at Joe Budden, and I wanted to know why. I don't know them. I didn't really I'm not familiar with them as far as in the entertainment world. But you know what I'm saying? I know who they are as far as their name go. And now when they pop up or if I see them, I'm gonna be interested because I think that Adin Ross guy, how he actually got on my radar, the Adin Ross one, the white one, is just in recent days he had like some video that went viral on the internet where he was having a gambling thing, and he had one of those rappers that's famous. What's his name? 21 Savage on there, and it was supposed to be that some kind of situation where 21 Savage was like scamming them for money. Now I don't know if none of that really happened, or if they was just using it for like video, get people to pay attention to they stream. I don't know, but that's how I saw it. Hell, it could have even been clickbait. You know what I'm saying? You just hear them kind of complaining about that. Then I think I saw him respond. And again, that's not my era. That's their era. So it's not like I'm really paying attention to it, but I did hear about it. Because just like everybody else, you get online, you start fucking around on the computer, and you start hearing about this stuff popping off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so now I got that going. So that's what made me start saying, like, damn, let me find out what's going on. But who is Kai Cenat? Who is this other one? And I heard about their names. It's a lot of people online that you'll know about, but just actually won't actually see them or know exactly who they are or what they do. But you'll know that they exist. You might even see them in passing or hear somebody talking about them, but you might not exactly know exactly what they do or watch them. And I think that's sometimes you can run into that little scenario when you paying attention to these people. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I said that. So I want to jump right into Joe Biden. The only reason why I'm talking about Joe Biden because we probably about 7 months, maybe about 10 months. No, probably about 8 months to the election. And it's going to be a time frame when we're trying to see if this guy going to be the next president. And obviously he's not because he's been so lame. But as a black person, I knew. And I'm an older person now, so at that time when I was younger, I did fall for the okie doke. They was like, "Oh, Barack Obama, he a black president," and I went that motherfucker signed my name up twice for his ass, cha-ching, cha-ching. And the idea is that he was going to do something for black people. That's what was a conversation in the barbershops. I did like a little film documentary on all that shit. I was really enthralled about a black president and that being something that could happen. But then when you start seeing how it all played out, and then you start seeing that he really was Nigerian and that he really wasn't black like the niggas that you grew up with, your family, your uncles. He also had a white mother. Then you also saw he wasn't doing shit for black people. He had good reasons why, excuses, whatever the fuck happened, it happened. Then you come to now. He want to run again. He actually lost because then he didn't run twice no more. He stepped out the way and then Trump jumped in. Then they came with the fakeness. They kind of saying, "Oh, Trump gonna do this. If Trump win one more time, it's gonna fuck the world up. It's gonna make everything crash and burn. Just do not vote for Trump." And you couldn't even walk around the states or the city and say you was a Trump-per or you like Trump because everybody jump in your face. What the fuck? He ruined shit. He finna go to jail. He finna go to jail. You remember that time frame when everybody was all cracked out over Trump and everything like that, and then they pulled that motherfucking plug, and then it was a pandemic. It shut the country down, and they transitioned from one president to the next, and boom, now we got Biden. All that shit cleared out. Same thing happened with Obama. My man jumped up on that actually and was like, "You guys, you black people, you've been there for me, and I'm gonna be there for you." And everybody was in the crowd like, "Yeah, hell fucking yeah!" And it's like this sit around after that. Okay, well, when is he gonna do something? What is he gonna do something? We just sat around and wait and wait and wait and wait, and months and years go by, and then you see all the times and all the shit that he's been doing for the other cultures, like all these bills he passed, in the Asian hate bill, the gay rights bills, all these things coming down the pipeline, giving money to Ukraine, giving money to Israel, giving money to these people coming in, the immigrants, doing with everybody, no matter who it is, but making sure not a 30 cents come to black people. And it's like, damn, but now here come election time again. And everybody in the same conversation. Yo, you gotta vote for Biden. Hey, you know what it is, man. It's time. We can't let nobody get in there. Don't let nobody win. It's all Biden again. Now we gotta make sure Biden win this. And everybody is psyched up and they got their minds made up. But you know what is gonna actually happen? That nigga is not gonna win. And I'm happy because he need to lose. And I ain't saying that they ain't gonna win no way, because you know how it is. They flip-flop. They flip-flop the shit. That's how it works. It flip-flops. It's like one time the Republicans win, then the next time the Democrats have it. They flip-flop, and they've been flip-flopping for decades. Sometimes it'll be a double up, like Obama had a double up. So now we'll see what happened. Where it go? He said each of them get $500,000 a speech from these banks. See that? Now that I didn't even know that fact right there, bro. Tyler D just hit him with the facts. So that show you even more that these people are in it to win it. They ain't there to really save us or give us nothing. But the whole thing about it is that they call it benign neglect when these people keep saying that they're going to give something or help us out as a culture or help us out minorities. And then when the time comes that they skip over what they said they was going to do, they call that shit benign neglect. And that's basically what we keep experiencing with these people. You know what I'm saying? They keep neglecting us when it come time for them to fulfill their promises. And then now here it is 6 months before he stopped being the president. And I'm sure he going to start doing the lies now, talking about how next time is the time. He didn't really get a chance to do what he wanted to do this time. And if he can get back in there one more time, what he'll do. And it's just, you know, in the black culture, we automatically locked in. So it's not like black people really going to be like, nah. 50 years, they can count on us voting for him no matter what the hell go on. You know, and they ain't even going to play with it like put another candidate up. They just going to keep him running because you'd have knew who the other person was by now. So it's like he is the guy. It's going to be, you know, it's not going to be another guy. You know what I mean? So it's okay, too. I mean, it is what it is. But the point of the matter is that it's going to be this old guy against old guy. And you know Trump is going to be the one who wins because he got more faculties just on the fact that he could talk and fucking move around without help. Whereas Biden sometimes look like he about to roll over and die. He's just an old ass man. And he ain't from the mindset of non-racism. He's not. He's from an older class of humans. And that's what he grew up like, and that's what he know. So I'm not with that vote for the lesser of two evils. I don't agree with that. I agree with you hold your vote until you get something for your vote. You know what I mean? That's how voting should go. Not just give a motherfucker your vote. That's dumb. And especially somebody who you know, think about this. Ah man, old girl, what's that lady he ran with? I forgot her damn name. I'm gonna have the camera up high. It's a chick he ran with. She won too. Kamala Harris. She fucked around and said, "I'm not gonna do anything for black people" when she was on the Breakfast Club. And you would assume that would automatically make her lose. You know, if you said I'm not going to do something specifically for some particular culture, you would automatically lose because that culture would say, well, damn, why are you singling us out to not do nothing for it? They wouldn't even understand the inferences that you was answering a question. They wouldn't even understand that they wouldn't understand nothing. They'd just be like, hey, you said you're not going to do nothing for Asian people. And you'd have to explain that shit for 15 years about what you meant. But the fact that she said, I'm not going to do nothing specifically for black people, that motherfucker Biden went and found that bitch and made her the damn vice president. Like, that's the sickest shit ever. Like, she literally said she's not going to do nothing specifically for our people. And you went and hired this bitch? Like, black people don't be outraged enough, man. Some of that stuff is like sickening. It's like, huh? Even if that's what he did, okay, fine, it's your choice. But you ain't finna get my goddamn vote if that's how you operating. Are you fucking dumb? Like, y'all crazy. I'm a black person. Why would I want to vote for somebody who said she's not gonna do something for me? Are you fucking stupid? That sounds dumb, but this is just my brain. I mean, I'm not saying somebody else should do that, but what are you talking about? She said that out loud. You can't say that about no Asian people. You can't say that about Arab humans. You can't say that about nobody. You can't even say that about handicapped people. As soon as you say some shit like that, they're going to outrage you out the game. They're going to play that video clip 1,000,000 times because you basically singled some people out and said you ain't going to do something for them. And you might have even had a good reason for saying it. But the fact that you said it, you will never be able to win nothing. That Biden dude went and found her, that woman, and made her the president, vice president. And she did exactly what the fuck she said she would do. She did not do nothing specifically for black people. So why would you want to vote for these? What's she gonna come out and say now? I mean, what could you imagine what the hell they gotta say? She already said she's not gonna do nothing specifically for black people. What she gotta say now? I'm not gonna kill 3 black people this weekend. I mean, what she gotta go even further down in order to win? Because that's as low as you can go for a person that's a politician to say she's not going to do nothing specifically for a section of her constituents. But then she actually won. So then that's like a negative reinforcement. Like she actually say, okay, well, shit, let me double down. I'm still not going to do nothing for black people. And she could win again. So it's just, I don't like that, man. But you know what I'm saying? I hope Biden do not win. I hope Biden lose. I don't want Trump to win necessarily like that, but I just don't want that guy to win. I don't want no Democrats winning as far as the highest power because I think they got mental issues and they hate black people on a subtle way. And they think that that's okay. Oh, if I just act like I'm your friend and be cool with you in your face, then that should be okay with you. You should be okay with my activity. And I don't like that. It's like, y'all yucky. Like, you heard the word yucky when you was a kid? That's a depiction of yucky to me. Like, it's like that. Vote for you and do all that? Ugh. Like, that's the fact. You vegetables. Like, get your yucky ass out of here. So, look, I'm going to jump up off here so I could get into this coffee. I'm going to give me another subject. I'm going to be live in a quick minute. Holla at y'all. Oh, yeah, I got Cash Out, bro. I just read that. It's HoodFilms, the name of this brand. All one word. HoodFilms. That's our brand, man. And I appreciate all that. Aspexy. Dope name, too. So, but yeah, we over here at HoodFilms. That's the brand. You see the T-shirt. There you go. You can read it right there. That's the Cash App. That's the Venmo. That's the website. That's my last name right there, Hood. I'm stuck with it. My parents told me when I was a kid. So I added films because I was watching old boy Lucas films. That's the old boy who made Star Wars. He's one of my mentors. And I wanted to make sure I had something like he had, which is his name representing his brand. So holla at y'all, beautiful people.